Say What They Can't Radio.
You can be anywhere in the world right now,
but you're here with us.
I am Renisa Rose.
Hey guys, it's your girl Amazing.
And welcome to the Personal Space Podcast.
Welcome back.
Welcome, y'all. It's another week, a new day.
Seasonal depression has left my body.
You know,
I got a sweater, but I ain't got no sleeves.
Because it's hot outside.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't got no sleeves.
It was 80
either.
degrees yesterday.
And I worked really hard yesterday.
I left work really hard yesterday. It was.
I'm trying to think.
I said I'm leaving. It was like 1 o'clock.
I went to the nail salon.
Oh, yes, you had a good experience. Let me see.
I did have a really good experience.
Cute.
Thank you.
I like them.
Because, you know, my
It's like
nail
when Jesus
lady.
cracked the walls in Jerusalem.
Oh, my goodness. My nail lady, she be on some bullshit. And I'll be threatening to leave. Like, I'm gonna just go somewhere else. And then it'd be like, in my mind, I don't never say that to her because she'll curse me out.
Mm-hmm. Like, fuck you mean you leaving? They be cussing. She got like the, they was in that gang out there.
In Vietnam.
Okay. Yeah, they were like the M13s of Vietnam.
So shout out to my girl, Anna. You know, she just really, she really like my cousin. Like, she really is my
She might be
Vietnamese
lived in the
cousin.
projects out there. Ask if they got roaches in Vietnam.
No, let me tell y'all. So one of the ladies in the salon, she's Spanish. I'm not sure what from South America. I'm not sure what country she's from.
Mm-hmm.
But her man had got picked up.
By ICE?
Not by ICE, but he went to jail for something.
Okay.
And she was freaking out because he ain't had no papers.
Ooh.
And so she was crying. She was crying. Anna goes, he be okay. Anna go to jail. Anna bow to girl. Anna go to jail 10 months. It was okay. And she was like, she said her husband, he go to jail 10 years. He sell the drugs and the guns. He went to jail. Her man, he be all right. Don't cry. And I just sat there. I was like,
take me out this group chat.
wow. And she go, Anna bow. I bow a girl. You know, she don't fuck around.
I'm
She
about to Google her
beat
first and
ass.
last name. I know her name on the little license they be having in the little dollar store picture frames. At the front of the store, it'd be like, and it'd be like New Jersey State Cosmetology School or whatever.
You know, because she got her shit together. That's my girl, and I love her.
And I miss going. I just can't take the drive. I needed something local, but I used to go. I'm into Shella. My girl was Shella. If you out there, you see this. What's up, girl?
What up, girl? You know, that's my girl. I love her. I ain't seen her in a while. But yeah, my nail lady, she do her big one. She do her big one every so often. Yeah, so it's nice outside. The weather is finally breaking. I just decided that I wasn't wearing a coat anymore. I didn't give a fuck how cold it was. I've just been outside with a hoodie on. I said, you know what? I'm done. That's what I decided. Fuck it.
No, I'm not judging. I'm bald headed. I don't have nothing protecting my scalp.
Okay.
So I had to I go back and forth. I also listen to Charlene Alakai and Mike Marza in the morning. My girl Brittany Bell gets me ready on the weather. Eyewitness News. I love them.
You know, I'm a Channel 5 kind of girl because Mike Woods and Rosanna Scotto and, you know.
What I do love about Channel 5 is there's Channel 7 ends at 7 because they have Good Morning America, but Channel 5 goes all the way till 10.
Yeah.
So usually what I'll do is if I'm watching the news after 7, I'll switch over to Channel 5 because I want to see... I feel like Good Morning America is too broad. Whereas Good Day New York after 7, while they might do interviews and stuff, the actual news is local.
Yeah, it is. And I really enjoyed them. And they're very New York, New Jersey.
It's true.
They are very...
Rosanna Scotto gave a interview one time to a politician and she went for his jugular.
Oh, she lights their asses up.
And I said, who?
She lights their asses up. And then she do it all with a smile on her face. I love her.
She does.
The guy, Kurt, what's his last name?
She's went through a lot of co-hosts.
So the girl that was the co-host with her for a while, I liked her. She's on Noon now, or not Noon, maybe 5 o'clock. She's on the 5 o'clock shows, like 5 and 6, I believe. But Kurt, I can't remember his last name. He did sports.
Okay.
So he was, on the station and he did sports. And he and Rosanna, they've got their They
on screen chemistry.
Yeah, they have their group. Rosanna, she vibes with everybody.
But because her biggest, to me, I think her longest anchor run was the politician's brother. The white guy.
No,
Like this is when I was in high school. They were on there together.
that's not the politician. That's the his dad was like the police commissioner or something like that.
Yeah, not Kelly. His last name's not Kelly. What is it?
I can't remember.
Hold on. I gotta Google this.
Yeah, when I moved here, they were still
They
together.
were together for a minute.
Yeah.
Hold
I
on.
don't know. I don't know what happened. I think he got tied up in some shit.
Commissioner. I got
Is it Kelly?
son.
That might be SVU we talking about.
Anchor. I just put NYPD Commissioner Greg Kelly. Oh, it is Kelly. Hold on a
Let
second.
me see a picture.
Hold on.
Y'all know we like to have
TV and
See, I told y'all. I told y'all he got
TV anchor Greg Kelly, son of NYPD Commissioner Ray Kelly, accused of raping a woman in her office.
I told you he got roped into some shit. He got in some shit. As soon as that article dropped, he was gone. He was gone. Yeah.
Okay, so he won't face. Okay, this was in 2012. It said that the commissioner decided to not bring charges in the case against him.
Yeah, I told y'all it got real thick. I saw it and he got up out of there. So we went to see this play on Broadway. It was like Dash called me, she texted me one morning and she was like, can you get to the city by 6:45? I was like, fuck, we got dinner, because we got dinner plans this week. And I was like, oh my God, it's dinner tonight. She was like, no, I got tickets. Man, I left work. I did my whole, I did my 8 and I skate. I got right on the turnpike and got into the city by like maybe.
You got there early, like almost a little bit after 6 maybe?
Yeah, like maybe 6:15. It was called, so, we kicked it and then we went to the show. It was called Kimberly Akimbo. I had no idea what the fuck we were walking
And
into.
Kimberly is not African. Akimbo is an anagram because the boy in the play liked her and he did anagrams and he came up with some weird ass anagram for her name, her first and last name. She's Italian.
Right. I didn't know what we were walking into. I kept trying to like look it up to like I could read like the synopsis of the play, but I kept getting sidetracked.
We was walking into some bullshit when they wasn't selling M&Ms.
Yes, and they didn't even have ice for the drinks. They said it was it was a quiet
Who chewing ice at the theater?
people.
Damn.
But then I guess if you put it in the, because we like to get the
It'd be like,
or like
pause.
it'd be like what? No, so like the souvenir cups, because it's hard plastic and you shake the plastic around. Yeah. So I could understand it. My Sauvignon Blanc got real hot real fast.
No, it did. I need a little ice cube in there.
And we didn't have no snacks, but luckily for me, my newest, y'all know I get hooked on something. My newest obsession right now is dry Honey Nut Cheerios. I don't know.
We was in there crunching. I'm surprised they didn't put us out. Because I didn't know they didn't have snacks because of the noise thing. I didn't go that far. I got mad. I blocked her out after they said no M&Ms.
Yeah, I saw a sign.
And we was, I was like, mind you, we third row from the stage.
No, it was the second. It was the second row from the stage.
Second row from the stage. I don't know. We was close.
Let me tell y'all something. It was good. This play was so good.
She was cracking up. And now, it gave me Roseanne vibes. And I like Roseanne, but Roseanne never made me laugh. It just made me feel satisfied that white people live worse than us. How they portray us.
I love dry humor. I love Roseanne is my jam. I find like these old school channels all the time, and
that plays Roseanne.
I
appreciate how they did her on her show going out. I'm just saying.
No, that was because she was being
doing stupid shit, but like she came up in a time where that's what I'm saying. Bernie Mac, God rest his soul, he left at the right time because they would have tried to cancel him and we would have had to like be hypocrites and fight for him because we're not gonna let him go.
It's true.
But can't nobody else pull that shit.
Nah, it's true.
He couldn't tell nobody he gonna bust their head to the white meat show. He could not tell no kid know that shit in 2024. Oh my God. The people would be down here talking about mental health
and abuse. abuse. So this play, I mean, it was so funny. I was hollering. I laughed so hard and then I fucking cried.
I know, it was so good though. It really was good. The girl, She was from Jersey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they was all from New Jersey, so they were naming like all these Lodi. They left Lodi. Like you couldn't.
They left Lodi.
You couldn't bring nothing up.
The daddy killed somebody.
Yeah.
Or the auntie killed somebody.
The aunt killed somebody, and the dad they covered it up. And so
the aunt killed the man who got the mother pregnant because she was pregnant. We always thought it was a dad's child. It wasn't. It was a man who died because the mom and the dad, if they have a kid together, the kid's gonna have the disease that Kimberly had, which was like Benjamin Button.
Yes. It was so good, y'all. I was in there. I could not keep my composure. I was boo-hooing. I was like I was ruffling in my purse.
She was like, it's so good. And I was like, dang, she really cried. I'm the crybaby.
I was ruffling in my purse trying to find a little tissue. The man in front of me was crying too. So I knew it wasn't just me. So I'm just
sitting there like, no, it was good. I'm not even like knocking her. I wasn't expecting it from her, so it kind of caught me off guard.
Right. So I don't cry about like real life shit. Like the shit I should cry over. The shit that really like I should really be crying over. I don't be crying about that. Stuff like this, like fictional things and like stories and all of that, I be crying, like sobbing. And I
always cry at a movie. Still Magnolias get me to this day.
To this day. Every time. You know what movie makes me cry?
Which one?
Stepmom.
I gotta rewatch that. Maybe I'll watch it.
With Julia Roberts?
Yeah.
Oh my God. If I feel like I wanna, like if I'm having like a day and I feel like I wanna like.
You the person that listen to sad music? I listen to sad music on a sad day.
No, I listen to sad. No, I don't. Music doesn't really do it for me like that, but like movies. Like if I'm going through like a breakup or something or somebody broke my heart, I'm gonna put on like The Lox or some shit.
I mean, I'll be like, all cried out.
No, I'm gonna sing All Cried Out when I'm in the car, like vibing. Like if I feel like I want to sing,
I'm gonna sing it both times. But it's coming on. Or it'll be some shit like some type of Jasmine Sullivan. You did me wrong. That type of shit.
Music don't really send me there. It don't. It never does. Like it always makes me feel good, but like if I'm feeling like sad and I put on some music, I'm telling you, I'm gonna put on like The Lox or like some hardcore shit. That's how. That's just.
With it. I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna sing and be sad. I'm gonna feel it.
All right, let's get into these hot topics.
All right, so last night was the WNBA draft, and I just love the energy that these young ladies are bringing back to the WNBA. I mean, I feel like moving forward, it might be a sight to see. So the draft was last night at the Brooklyn Academy of Music. Caitlin Clark was the number 1 draft pick. Angel Reese, I think she was like 7.
Angel Reese, yeah, she was 7. So Caitlin Clark.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean,
it's okay, but
from what I'm understanding, she's a good player. But from what I've read, she is a really good player. But I knew that she wasn't gonna go top 3.
Because other people was better?
Yeah.
All right.
Essentially. So Caitlin Clark was number 1. She's going to the Indiana Fever. Cameron Brinks is going to the Los Angeles Sparks. Camila Cardoza, she is going to the
That's a big
Chicago
bitch.
Sky.
I'm sorry.
She really is. She's so tall.
So they, after... I mean, we'll get to where Angel Reese is going. So after, you want to go through the rest of it.
Okay, Rakia Jackson is going to the Los Angeles Sparks. JC Sheldon is going to Dallas Wings. Aaliyah Edwards is going to Washington Mystics. Angel Reese is going to Chicago Sky as well. Alyssa Pilley is going to the Minnesota Lynx. Carla Lee, I don't know how to say her last name. Leet is going to the Dallas Wings, and Layla Lakin is going to the Connecticut Sun.
They're from France.
Yes. And so it has like via the Phoenix Mercury, like things like that. So maybe somebody picked them up first and then they like traded them like immediately, that kind of shit. So I think it's really dope. What is crazy is that like they've been like releasing like their salaries and things like that.
Wow.
And
that was kind of heartbreaking.
I've known that the WNBA, like they don't get paid, of course, like the NBA players. And it's like, I
knew that, but I didn't know it was that little.
Oh,
like they make as much as you make to go to work. Like
exactly.
If they went to work, they probably would make more money than this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So the WNBA is, I guess it's fairly new compared to the NBA. They don't have, their like the amount of people that watch, the people that attend the games and things like that, it's not as many. So in order for these players to get more, to be paid like even remotely close to the NBA. Like, people have to support. People got to go to these games. People have to like buy the merch. People have to watch the games on TV, you know, so that their viewership is up and so that the tickets are being sold and things like that. And it's like, it sucks. It really does suck. You know, it's the what am I trying to say? Like, the salary gaps are so widespread, you know, because God damn, it's like over 4 years, and 4 years maybe, because it's like 3 guaranteed. And if they go the 4th year, then maybe over the 4 years they'll make $350,000.
Maybe they make the rest in endorsements.
I think they do, like endorsements.
I'm just trying to see the silver line. Oh, sorry, try to see the silver lining in this because, baby, you can. We hiring. Like, seriously,
I know
we're hiring.
It's a lot.
That's crazy.
It is really crazy. But I mean, if you look at it, like, I've been to a couple WNBA games. It's empty.
Yeah.
It is very empty. But you go to an NBA game, it's
on
like
the worst night, it's still like halfway full.
Yeah, more than halfway full, you know, especially if it's a good team. Like, of course, like, you know, if you go to like big city teams, you know, like if you go to see like the LA Sparks, if you see like
the New York Liberty,
yeah, things like that, it's like they get a lot of publicity, especially New York Liberty, because of the elephant. You know, the elephant be out there, like the mascot be doing her little 1-2, you know, so it's dope. But that's just our culture here, you know?
Yeah.
So it sucks, but shout out to those girls. You know, this is where they played their whole lives to be. You know, they wanted to, you know, be here and they've made it. So shout out to them. That's all I got on that.
And while we're on basketball, shout out to Allen Iverson, who was, they unveiled a trophy that's in front of the 76ers practice gym in his honor. I grew up on AI with them long ass shorts.
Them shorts was long.
Them AI threes.
Remember, his mama would braid his hair like on the sideline. Ooh, that was so ghetto. But fuck it,
Listen,
I love it.
I loved it. So shout out to him. Trophy man small, but
so the trophy is really small.
Really small. It's like it's a tyke.
It is very small. I mean, they're like, oh no, this is like, maybe they're gonna give him another trophy in front of
this is it.
In front of the actual
gym
stadium.
I'd have been like, I'll make my own trophy, huh? Put this in there. Let me see the design.
I know.
Don't surprise me. Let me see the design.
He was excited, but because the trophy really does look like him. Like, whoever made the trophy, they did a good job. They just made it like,
they probably was paid for less metal. It's like, I only got $500. Bet, watch me work.
You know, what's your budget? $250. I got you.
Timu.
No. But then somebody was like, I mean, it's my child is calling. But then I lost my train of thought.
Somebody was like,
I'm gonna just answer it really quick. Let's see what Kingston wants. I'm working. I gotta go. And bro said he don't care.
Bye,
goodbye.
I heard him. I don't care.
I don't care.
Oh my God.
Just a little shithead.
Free us.
Okay.
Free us until it's backwards.
I want to be free. Be a mom.
Listen, shout out to Allen Iverson. Okay. Not to like wrap up our hot topics in a sad manner, but it's really sad because a lot of really important people in my lifetime passed away last week.
It's true.
Let's start with Mr. C.
Yo.
That one hurt. He was 57 years old.
That's so fucking young.
When I tell you, let me tell you something. I was a young adult in Manhattan and it was the ladies free before 11. Like, you know, happy hour, half off drinks before 10. I was in the club at 9:30 and I was there till 4 o'clock. Like,
woo, you put in a whole shift.
But that's probably why I was so thin. Like, for real. Like, no bullshit. It was Friday, Saturday, sometimes Sunday. And I'm dancing for 8 hours like I'm a fucking girl on Soul Train. And I'm just like, all right, bet. And we would come and like our jeans would be dripping wet, hair smelling like cigarette smoke. Like, Mr. C was a part of it all.
Yeah. You know, when I moved here, because, you know, I spent my early 20s in California, but when I moved here, if Mr. C was DJing, you knew
That
it was
was
going to be
it.
lit. So Mr. C is what, but he also is was such a pioneer in hip hop. So
Yeah.
he was responsible for Biggie, like for, you know, bringing him on the scene and shit like that. So it's like the day that he passed, that was hard. That was like, damn.
And it was so sudden.
Yeah.
You can kind of grieve the loss of somebody that you see physically decline. Like you're not well, and like you go on the journey with them. But to see, because he had just started with 94.7.
Yeah.
So you hear him last week, and now he dead.
I mean, he was in the club a couple days prior. So it's like, what happened? I don't know. They
That's
didn't
hard.
release, you
Nothing.
know, what happened or how it happened. Black men, y'all take care of yourselves.
Please go
y'all
to the
gotta
doctor.
y'all gotta take care of yourselves. Like the leading cause of death in that is like heart. Like
and some, you know, prostate cancer. People don't want people playing with their man.
no, it's true, but your heart for sure. It's like that's why y'all gotta go to the doctor.
I mean, I also feel like you know your body. If something don't feel right, don't put it off. Like, and that's with anything. And
That's scary because even like with us, it's like something's not. I just don't feel good today.
Let me tell you something.
just
After
go to
the
bed.
second don't feel good day, baby, I'm going to the doctor. I don't pay all this money for insurance.
Nah, it's true.
I don't. Like, you got about 2-3 days on a good day, and don't let work piss me off. I'm leaving for sure to get it checked out.
Yeah, everyone's not that way though. Everyone is not that way, not at all. But people just are not, and it's like you see it. I see it all the time, you know. And it's like one thing about my mom, if she feel like a little twin, she's to the doctor. If she got to go to the emergency room, she going. It's true. It's very true. But then it's like if you just don't feel well, like you just, because you don't know what the fuck is going on inside of your body. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you just need an IV. Still go.
Yo,
that IV will bring you back to life.
No, it's
whatever's
true.
in that little
you be
bag.
dehydrated.
Sometimes
you be dehydrated.
So a win is a win, even if it's just a fucking common cold. Listen. I remember I had like chest pains. My dad had pulmonary embolisms a couple of years back. And now, anytime I feel a little chest pain, because he thought it was anxiety. Like the whole time, he's like, oh, my chest hurts, anxiety. And I'm looking at him like, it's butterflies in your stomach, but whatever. So now I'm like, yo, my chest, I need a chest x-ray. Because they won't give it to you.
No.
Then you got to make sure that they refuse. Like, so you telling me you're not giving me one? You're not going to run my blood? I will lay right. Give me my IV, please. I'm laying.
You so silly.
I'm taking some rest. Much needed spa trip.
Nah, for real. It's the hospital, spa, same thing, whatever. So yeah, so they didn't release like
cause of death.
The cause of death. I mean, eventually it'll come out. It's feeling a little heart attacky.
I know. And then the very next day, Orenthal James died. Juice.
O.J. Simpson died. He was 76?
Mm-hmm. He had cancer.
Yeah, he had the cancer. And he made all of his family members, it was about 30, they said like 30 to 50 of them people, he made them all sign NDAs. You could not have a phone when you came to say your goodbyes. He talk about taking that shit to the grave.
I love it. He
Same.
probably... Then closed his eyes.
Oh shit. Caitlyn Jenner,
Miss Ma'am.
she said, "Good riddance." Is that what she said? Something along those lines.
I saw a meme that said Chloe in the corner crying.
Yo, they was like, somebody said, "Shut up, Miss Doubtfire." I lost it. I lost it because y'all play too much. You know, one thing about us is we literally do not take anything seriously. Like we really don't. We don't take nothing seriously. So rest in peace to that man, Mr. O.J. Simpson. And then lastly, Rico Wave, a producer out of Atlanta. He was the co-founder of the Dungeon Family, and y'all know the Dungeon Family is Outkast, CeeLo Green, Goody Mob, Big Gip, like all of them. So he was the co-founder of those that group. And you know, a big producer in Atlanta. I don't know. I think he got into a car accident or something.
Oh,
like that.
I do not gather.
I
don't know. Right from my chest.
That's just very rough.
Life is so short. To just those unexpected deaths, I just think are so much harder to wrap your head around.
Yeah,
because it's like
here one day, going the next.
I just spoke to him, and and then you start to think like, damn, had I knew this was gonna be my last conversation, I would have said some other shit. You know,
that shit is. That is really hard. So rest in peace to those people. That is very unfortunate. You know, death is it's one of those things, right? Where you can't really, not that you can't prepare, because you can, always have your ducks in a row, all your paperwork, all of this, that, all of those things.
Emotionally,
right?
You can't prepare.
But exactly, emotionally, you can't prepare. And it's like, you don't want to be like afraid, but it's like the only thing in life that is certain.
Oh, for sure.
Nothing else in life is certain except death. That's it.
That's a certain in life.
What?
I'm gonna get a sugar daddy.
Maybe. Is that certain? One thing's for sure. Two things for certain.
I cannot do this 5 days a week no more.
Listen.
Taking applications. No, I'm playing.
For a sugar daddy, he can't want no sugar, bitch.
Oh no. You gotta just want I'll even be your night nurse.
Ew. I gotta
change your bedpan?
Ew.
I had a son with projectile shit.
That's your child. And he was a baby.
But if the man is literally giving me millions by the millions, he my child too. The fuck? If I be a kid that gives to me. R.I.P. Them people.
Yes, rest in peace to those people. It's really sad. But anyways, some of y'all just be having kids to have them. For real, y'all really do be just having kids to have them.
You gotta know when to fold them.
When to do what?
Fold them.
Fold the kids?
Before they become kids.
Okay,
delete his fetus.
Or just don't even go that far. You could just swallow them. Or
there's a lot of holes that don't reproduce.
Yo, I saw this meme that said, everybody pregnant, why don't y'all use y'all butt? And I just... because the intensity of use y'all butt sent me to the moon. It's true. There's really did.
There's a lot of other things you can use. It'd be like, I don't believe in birth control. What? Okay,
you cannot believe. You cannot. Not okay. No. You cannot believe in birth control. Not want to take the medicine. You can use a condom, right? You can. Essentially, you can pull out. It's
that shit don't work for everybody.
No, I know. It's because they be.
That's a lot of niggas with really heavy pre-cum.
That's true.
That should be reproductive.
Or
y'all gotta lay off them honey packs.
Do you know the main ingredient in honey pack is basically Cialis? While y'all think y'all not taking medicine,
y'all over here taking a natural blue pill. Listen, just don't have them. Anyway, let's get into our what the fuck.
So, sister girl, her name is Lakeisha Woods Williams. This bitch took her goofy ass on a fucking cruise for a week and left her children 6 and 8 years old at home alone and was communicating with them through
the Ring camera, the cameras in the house.
And she was texting the 8-year-old.
So this must not have been her first time, because I read an article that the neighbors saw her leaving with a bag and called a couple of days later. So they must have seen her leave before.
Child, that is crazy. It says she left her children alone for several days while going on a cruise. She was arrested and booked into jail last Thursday.
Not only did you leave them home, you told them you was going on a cruise.
That's fucking
because
wild.
That's what they told the cops.
It says
that a kids club there, y'all. You don't even have to watch them kids on a cruise boat.
It's true. Just that day, you just gotta take them home.
That's it.
To go to bed.
Hell, you should be going to bed too.
This is true. So,
and then you can leave them in the boat room. That's fine. But you right there.
She said that. She was charged with abandoning the child with intent to return and being held on a $25,000 bond. The mother of two was arrested after officers responded to a call concerning the children allegedly being left alone in the family's apartment in Houston. The constable office said that Williams left her two children. Okay, April 4th. On April 9th, they found the children alone in the apartment, and told the deputies their mother was on a cruise. Paramedics and CPS was called.
I knew it. Many of the residents were worried about the children and have said this is not the first time something like this has occurred.
That's wild crazy.
That's why they call so quick. And the kids is pissing all over the place, so the apartment stayed.
Damn, they but 6 and 8. Y'all should know y'all got to go to the bathroom.
But anxious kids.
That's true.
Anxious
they
kids.
Scared.
Hell yeah. They probably in one room not trying to move because they think something gonna get them through the window.
Oh my God, could you?
What they eat? You think that she left from TV dinners like Drea? No, I'm really.
That shit is crazy. I would. Yo, the first time I ever left my kid, like by himself, right? He might have been like 8. It was during the pandemic. I had to run to the store, which is a block away, to get like milk or something. And I was so fucking scared to leave him. I was home by myself and we needed milk.
I don't know if I want to tell my story. You guys are going to judge me.
Bitch, I'm judging. I've always judged this story. So I had him on FaceTime. I'm running to the store. I was like, oh my God. He was like maybe like 7 or 8, somewhere in there. I was so fucking scared. And I was like, oh my God, the people is gonna come. They coming to get me.
So when I was pregnant with Julian, my cravings was the $5 Crave box from Taco Bell. I used to fuck Taco Bell up. And I think Eva was like, they're 19 months apart. And I was like I was on maternity leave. So she had to be like a little over a year and a half.
They gonna call the people.
They gonna call the people. She 8 now. She's satisfied. She's good. She had fallen asleep, and Eva was a good sleeper. You just had to like bombard her with pillows so she can get comforted. And I was like, yo, I was fucking starving. But not starving for the food in my house, starving for my $5 Crave box.
And this was probably before like Uber Eats and shit was like really popping.
If Uber Eats would have been around, I would have just paid my $40. I had to fight for my life. So what I did, I had a house phone until the pandemic. I think during the pandemic, I cut my cable and my house phone. Like, we was all trying to save money.
I still got a house phone, just no house phone.
I actually had a live house phone.
I called you on it.
Man, when I was filing for my unemployment, I used to be on the house phone, on the cell phone until something rang. Just keep going. So anyways, I called my cell phone. I called the house phone for my cell phone, put it in her crib, and I went about my business. I went and got my Crave box.
I'm judging. You didn't go on a cruise though. You went to Taco Bell. I was
back at like, so the Taco Bell that night was quick. Like I was boom, 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 and I was back, and all I heard was her heavy breathing, and that was it
the whole time.
But I was satisfied.
I just feel like we do got to do shit as moms, and it's like and I'm sure everybody has a story. I mean, hell, my mother left me and my sister home alone.
Don't tell her business.
Listen, but as this is the 90s. We were all latchkey.
Oh, yeah, we all got left home. I remember one time they left us home in Kyosha. My older sister was trying to kill a bee. So she took the bars that you use to close the window up to make sure the light come in.
She tried to kill a bee with a bar?
She hit that glass window. I said, oh, my Lanta. My dad came home and he was so mad at us. And I'm just thinking back, like, she had to be in first grade, and I was in kindergarten.
Oh, y'all was young.
Oh my God, that was like leaving Juju home with Sir.
Hell
It's like leaving my son, my 7-year-old son, with my 6-year-old nephew, and expecting him to make sensible decisions.
Yeah. It's so crazy. Like, I'm 8, my sister's 4. And then my cousin, she's 9. So we were always like, there's safety in numbers. Of course, now you could never do that. Like,
think about it. They used to leave us with Shanna, and Shanna's 5 years younger than me. So imagine me being 7 and her being 2. And she was angry. That little girl we told her, I'll never forget this day. I picture her walk. If you're watching this, you traumatized me. We told her she couldn't go outside. So we lived in a 4-family, like a duplex. And at the bottom, we lived on the top. At the bottom of our step was a glass door, like a screen door almost, but glass. We would just keep it closed and let her play on the steps. It's better. You can't go outside, but you can go.
Yeah.
The homegirl gets to the bottom of the steps and kicked the glass, like, boom, knocked in the door. Wow. 9, she was bleeding so much. My mom blamed us, but it was cool. 9 stitches
you
later,
left your baby at home.
I would have never.
No.
That's like leaving, although I think Eva would do a really good job with a baby, but I wouldn't do it. I was dumb as a kid.
No, it's true.
I'm not
it's
saying
really
that they
true.
dumb, but I'm just saying.
It's really true. Oh, I've done a lot of wild shit. I set my hair on fire once.
Oh my God.
It's why I don't got a lot of hair, because I set it on fire. My mama didn't perm my hair. I burnt it with I was playing with a lighter. I was trying to cook pastrami once, and I had a windbreaker jacket on, and
it caught on fire?
Yeah, I had the flame up too high, and my jacket caught on fire. What else did I do?
I never did no shit like this. And she judging me about leaving my kids home.
And here I am playing with fire.
And you doing arson.
I don't know. I did a bunch of wild shit. Oh, I've gotten it. So many fights. I wasn't even supposed to be outside, and I'm outside fighting.
We used to do the lighter with the whoosh.
No, I never did that.
Yeah, so girl, you didn't have to use lighting windbreakers on fire.
I didn't light the windbreaker on fire on purpose. I was trying to make pastrami. I wanted a pastrami sandwich. So I knew I had to warm it up on the fire, but I had the fire too high. But anyways, yeah, some people just don't.
Stoves,
no, it's true. Some people do not deserve fucking kids. And you, Lakeisha Williams, Wood Williams, you're a fucking idiot.
No, it's
and
true.
now the sister has the kids are in the care of the sister. Why the fuck didn't you just take the kids to your sister in the first place?
She probably said no.
Y'all gotta get some money so y'all can hire a nanny.
No, it's true.
Like, that's it. And y'all bitches want to go on vacation so
and
bad.
what makes me mad is that you seen your sister on the cruise. I'm sure she was posting. She had the Wi-Fi. She was calling the kids. And you two and two. She asked you to watch the kids. You ain't say who watching the kids.
No. I don't know.
I'm blaming everybody.
Everybody.
Y'all know who the fuck y'all sister is.
All y'all bitches
She let y'all know
silly.
early. This ain't the first time she did it. She probably ain't did it for 5 days, but this ain't the first time.
And she's young. She was I don't even think she was 25. Wait, what did it say how old she was? Oh, no, she was 29. She was 29. At 29 with a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old. She
about to be free, girl. Hang out 5 more years. Just chill. Suave. It's better in your 30s. Trust me.
Oh, so yeah, that's that. All right.
So this past weekend, we hosted our 3rd annual Boozy Bee, and you know, it was a good time per usual. Like at first, leading up to it's always like that nerve wracking.
Oh,
are we gonna do well?
Leading up to it is always like, because we're like super, super, super planners, and everything came together. Like our part, like the things, so that we can make sure it's a dope environment. It's food.
It's liquor.
There's liquor, lots of liquor, and we know that we are putting on an event that people will enjoy. Right. So we do our part.
People showing up, that's the part.
Yes.
But it always, you know, I don't even know why we doubted it, because we do this every year, and every year it turns out to be a good event.
Right.
But I feel like this year was more fruitful. I feel like more opportunities produced itself within this event than our last ones. So that's more exciting. It's like, all right, I'm tired as fuck and I would like a weekend off, but fuck it.
Yeah.
Grind when we did, right?
Yeah, no, seriously. And I think that
oh wait, we rest when we did.
We rest when we did. I'm a rest.
No, I'm still gonna take a nap. I'm not gonna wait till I die to sleep.
No.
Never.
But seriously, we really do. We work so hard to put on. We work hard at everything. Everything that we put out for y'all to see, we do. We work really hard. We have a good time. You know, I love that my bestie is my business partner. Is so dope. It's really dope. And, you know, I just think it's really dope. You know, when you look at like besties, I know I'm just on a little tangent really quick. Like you look at your besties and it would be like somebody that you've been friends with since you was 13, 14, 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? And us becoming besties in our big grown age, it's dope. And so us working together and putting on these events and these shows and everything that we do to put out, we work really hard on it, right? And so sometimes you expect people that you love, right? And you support, you expect for the support to be there in return. And let me just be the one to tell y'all, it is not that.
I think that I look at it from a me perspective, and I hate to like make this about me, but I know I'm always rooting for somebody.
Right.
Like if I fuck with you, I'm rooting for you. Like I don't even really
every
gotta know.
single aspect.
I'm showing love within my capacity, whether it's a repost, a like, I'm purchasing your merch, whatever. within my means. Like, I'm not going to bankrupt myself
Right.
to show support. I don't need, like, I'm not a pick-me friend. Like, I have friends. But I'm just so happy when people step out on faith and go after their dream. It makes me excited. And I feel like, I feel like I'm supporting your dream by feeding into it, supporting it, liking it, attending it, being there, blah, blah, blah. And I think that as we go further in this journey, you know, this is our first year of visual, audio, consistency. Like, you know, we're back and it's picking up a lot of momentum and it's exciting. And you just want to share that with the people that are close to you. Yeah. And you want them to be excited for you.
For sure. For sure. It's like you want the people that you love the most, right? Like personally, to be there with you to go along on the journey, right? And I know I say this to people all the time. Like I have this conversation, you know, with my brother-in-law all the time. We always talk about how everybody can't go, right? Everybody can't go with you to the next level. I did not even realize I had this AirPod.
I seen it. I wasn't going to say nothing.
Time.
I wasn't even going to say nothing because I know if you leave it there, you're going to leave it there. So put it back in your ear.
No, I'm not. Because, anyways, everybody can't go with you, you know, and that shit is so hurtful.
And what I can't understand is why the people that I have selected to be in my circle can't go with me. Like I hope, because it makes me judge my character of people. Because you want to hope that you select people that are along for the ride. So that is a hard. I understand everybody can't go, but I'm thinking everybody like your fair weather friends, your new friends, your work friends, these friends. But the people that you choose to be close to you, that you shared your most intimate moments with. Those ain't just some fair weather friends.
Oh, absolutely. And so you expect for those people to be with you on the journey, to support you. And though maybe they don't understand, but and sometimes people can't see past themselves.
Yeah.
You know, so they can't see past themselves to understand what we got going on.
And it's not that they wishing you bad. They just can't wish you well. They don't have capacity for that.
And I can't understand that. I understand it, right? Like, I understand it, right? But I can't understand it because I always wish people well. Even if I don't, like, if I can't do anything, right? I can always wish you well.
Yeah, but it sucks because it's not like they're wishing you bad. They see it and they mean to wish you well, but then they allow whatever they got going on or maybe their shortcomings or whatever they feel like, whatever mark they feel like they ain't hit, they allow that to consume them. So while they're processing those thoughts, they forgot to wish you well.
Yeah.
It's like that text message you type out and then you get distracted and you don't press send. It's not that you didn't mean to. You just, beyond yourself, you couldn't see it, so you couldn't do it.
I mean, and I hope that that's what it is. I really do. So, you know, we like an article. We ain't had an article in a while.
We've been winging it, but y'all been fucking with it, so we fuck with it.
So we did find an article on medium.com, and the first one is, they don't understand what you do.
That's another thing, too. I mean, we are in the age of podcasts. And being that we started before the age of podcasts.
It's so true. It is so very true. I feel like though, you know, we took a wild, crazy break.
We'll never do that again.
No, but I do know that we've been around since not the conception of podcasts.
But the primitive ages where there were a lot of manual work and like just putting a sound bite was like a sound bite with some fucking pictures in the background, like highlighting a story. Yeah. So, and it was hard, especially for us, because we're not technologically savvy.
What?
So we figured it out and we did a lot of our
we did events. All of our shit by ourselves. Like, we didn't have any help, you know? It's dope that, you know, now we on death row and shit. It's lit, you know? But before, it was just us. Just figuring it out, just winging it, doing mad research, buying mad fucking equipment.
All right, let's try these mics. How that sound?
If y'all could see the amount of ring lights and mics and let's use this software. Let's switch and do this.
Even getting our format down. That shit. For sure. And then imagine we were doing an episode every Tuesday for almost a year straight.
Yeah.
Coming up with topics, content creation. That shit is not easy.
It is not easy. The second one is they don't see the potential in you or your idea.
And that goes back to us being in a saturated market. But I do feel like, you know, we're blessed. And I feel like for us, it goes beyond just podcasting.
Right.
People really fuck with us.
They really do. And it's like people fuck with us that we don't even know. And I appreciate our people that, you know, want to come up with us. You know, I appreciate those people. But not that it means more, but it warms my heart, like a different part of my heart, when it's someone who doesn't know us, right?
Yeah.
Who just kind of stumbled upon us from somewhere. They stumbled upon us and they fuck with us. Like, we see all of y'all messages and, you know, we respond to them, all your DMs, your messages. We used to get emails and shit. Like, people really, that shit warms like a different side of my heart, because it's like, wow.
Yeah.
All right, what's next?
They want you to be successful, but not more successful than them. And I don't want to think that I'm surrounded by anybody like that.
Listen, they
I
are
don't think I
everywhere.
am.
They are
I think for
everywhere.
me, I don't think that my experiences come from them not wanting me to do better than them. I don't know I think it's just like, for me, in a sort, I stayed the course on a lot of shit.
Right.
I've always been like head down grinding. So my lifestyle is not any different than what it's always been.
Right. So I feel like people, I say this all the time, people want to see you doing well, but never better than them. Right. So it's like, when we're all on a level playing field, it's cool. But as soon as you start to level up on people, and not level up on some shit like, yeah, I'm doing better than you, I'm leveling up on you, like, not like that, but just like, because you head down, grinding, you working. Or
you working on yourself. Sometimes people want you to be unhappy.
Oh, for sure.
They can't see, like,
for sure.
I don't want to be unhappy. I don't even want to fight.
Me either. Number 4, they're going through their own struggles. Listen, everybody got shit going on. Some people handle their shit better than others. I feel like, for me, like, I am able to how do I say this word? Compartmentalize a lot of shit. Like, I can put this over here and deal with this right now. I can put this over here and deal with that right now, you know? So I'm able to, you know, just kind of like do what I need to do.
Right.
A lot of people can't handle that. They can't function like that. And, you know, Godspeed. This is big. Your friends might not be your target, like, customer,
and
viewer.
That's okay.
That's true.
I forced myself to listen to content. It was just like, I'm being a supportive friend, but it really wasn't something that I would have chosen to do on my own. I mean, I'm gonna still listen. I'm gonna listen through all the way through, because I know what a listen or a stream is.
Right. And a listen all the way through. Now, when you put it on and you listen for a couple minutes, that don't count. You gotta listen all the way through.
So I'm supportive in that, right? But I get it, and that's why I don't be tripping.
Yeah. Build a supportive community. I think we're doing a really good job at that right now.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Next is, don't talk too much about your business to your unsupportive friend. You ain't got to worry about me. You know, once I pick up on the weird shit, I head out. Communicate with your friends. And remember your why.
That's important.
That is really important, to remember your why. I think that sometimes, not recently, but I have gotten caught up in checking to see who's doing what for me. Not for me in a sense, but who's checking for us, right? Like, who's reposting, who is showing up, who's buying a ticket, who is participating, who is we on a live, who's jumping on a live. You know what I'm saying? I used to pay attention to that shit, but now not so much, because it's like, listen, it's going to be what God has for us is what he got for us. So it's not even going to be, it don't even matter if you're there or not. But the human me,
you still be looking in the background. You talk yourself out of it, but it still be like,
yes,
scared in the room.
Because I be talking about y'all. I
don't really care.
Tell her. I be talking about her, and she walked me down. She walked me back down.
I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna focus on who's not in the room.
You know, it's not about me focusing on who's not in the room. For me, it's more so like, because I'm so fucking supportive. I'm so supportive.
And I'm going to still be supportive. I'm not going to change who I am, because who I am has brought me blessings.
You know, I can't.
And I'm going to still be supportive.
I can't say that I'm going to do the same. I can't say. I really can't say. Because it's like, I know that, like, people depend on me to be supportive to them, right? But if you depend on me to be this strong person for you, right? But then you can't show up for me. You gotta go. That's not fair.
I think that not being supportive comes synonymous with not being about nothing. So I don't have that issue. Like, they ain't got shit going on.
Okay, that's true. Okay.
So there's no reciprocity there.
No,
so
it's true. But
I'm not even mad you don't support me. I ain't got shit to support for you.
Support is you show up. Support is different.
And I'm not tripping. I'm really not. I'm not reading the room.
Support looks different in different ways. Like maybe you may not
For
have.
me, it's a well wish. Like when somebody, somebody close to you, you got something going on really big. And motherfuckers going like it's a regular day. Like, you're not going to ask me. Because for me, it'd be like, I couldn't make it. But how was it? How did you do? How do you feel? I'm going to even send words of encouragement prior to. Like, you got
now
this.
that's big. That's big. Like,
but to go to mosey on and don't lead me around in a full circle back to your shit. Because I'm going to lead you back. I'll tell you later.
Okay. That's big. Like if you can listen, we all have lives. So if you can't make it to my event, I understand. You know what I'm saying? I do understand if you can't make it. Everybody got kids. Everybody got a life. Everybody has something, right? But it's like, I appreciate the people. I got a bunch of people because we've been reposting the pictures and things like that. Like, oh, how was it? I couldn't make it because this is what I got going on. So I can't make it, but I support you. Shout out to y'all. I'm proud of y'all. Like things like that. Cause that's big. Those words of encouragement, those words of affirmation, like that shit plays a big part in all of it. It's like, yes, we need we want people to buy tickets. It's dope that, okay, I can't make it, but I'm gonna buy a ticket. It's dope that you bought a ticket, but your presence be like, these things all work together. It's like, yeah, we need your money, but we also want your presence, things like that. But I can say that we are growing. The Boozy Bee was so dope. We had a phenomenal time. I made queso dip. It was bussin'.
I don't cut.
I got these cookies from Sam's Club.
Was fire. It's like a peanut butter cup.
The peanut butter cup and that
strawberry white chocolate, some type of shit.
That lime sugar cookie has me in a headlock. I still got a couple left. They all crumble and I still.
This girl brought mad cookies to the track meet. Them kids ain't supposed to have. They supposed to have healthy snacks, and you over here with the fucking cookies.
Listen, you run.
You get a cookie.
You get a cookie, and I did. And did.
These kids will sell their souls for peppermints. I've seen it. I know it to be true.
Anything or something a little sweet, they gonna, do it.
A little dessert.
They're gonna do what they need to do. But anyways,
the Boozy Bee was a good time.
I think we're gonna do it more often than annual because we've had some requests, and I think we're gonna take this show on the road. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. I'm
bracing myself because I already don't get no sleep now.
I know it's lit.
That's all right. I'm not complaining. I'm gonna just take my blessings from God, my melodies from heaven, and I'm gonna let it rain down on me. Shimmin'
All right, we're gonna wrap up this episode. Tell the people where they can find you.
I can be found on Instagram at _amazing_. And amazing is spelled AMAZEING.
And I am at Ranessa Rose, and it's RANESSA ROZAYYY. And together we are at
The Personal Space Podcast.
Peace.
Bye.